All right, hello everyone. I am a fast talker, so if I'm going too fast, someone slow me down. I am Shabistha Mohammed. I am an alum of Hoffman Estates High School. And in December, I graduated from UIC with my bachelor's in accounting and a minor in international business. I moved to America in 2009 with my mom and brothers. I was raised by a single mom whose dream has been that our lives will be better than hers and that we will be more educated than she had the chance to be. This dream seemed impossible at times, but I was determined. This was my motivation. This is what I drilled into to get to where I am today. So where am I today? I graduated with 150 credits to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam in 3.5 years. This program often takes people up to 5 years. I did 3 internships during my time in school. I participated in multiple case competitions at large companies that gave me insane exposure. I accepted an accelerated position as a second-year audit associate for Grant Thornton. Post-graduation, I've passed my first CPA exam, and I have the second one scheduled for next month. Thoughts and prayers requested for that. I'm telling all of you this because they're not just my successes. I honestly couldn't be where I am today without the love and support from so many people and great organizations such as Eb211. I'm also sharing this for the mentees sitting here today. The biggest piece of advice I have for you is that you are your biggest advocate. Set achievable goals for yourself and advocate for them. Something that I realized very early on was that people are there to help, but it's your responsibility to ask for it. They can't read your mind. It was my responsibility to figure out what I needed for myself and be able to advocate for that to someone else. Our Eb211 mentors are a great step for this, but I also found it's important to make connections and get informal mentors. For me, I found some of my professors and older peers to be great mentors. Another thing that helped me immensely was building my own roadmap in terms of which classes I was planning on taking and when. It was a way to visualize and actualize my goal to graduate. I'm not saying it didn't change a million times. It did. But it felt good to have something I could look at and I knew I was working toward. This was a game changer, and I had other friends ask me to help them make their roadmaps once they started to find out what I was doing secretly. The last thing I want to say is say yes. Get involved in as many things as possible. Meet as many new people as possible. You never know when one interaction is going to impact something way down the line. And regardless of whether it's good or bad, you will be able to learn something from it, which is the most important part. Life is all about the lessons. College isn't easy for anyone, but especially when we're first-generation students, it's even harder. We often feel lost or misguided, but despite it all, it's in you. Reach out and use every available resource, whether it's mentors, campus organizations, friends, family. Utilize it. It's there. Your past isn't going to determine the future. Your goals will. Overall, through the ups and downs of college, of being a first-generation student, I'm very thankful that I had my mentor, Dan Dunn, along for it, and of course the love from my mom. Thank you all for listening, and thank you Eb211 for helping me achieve my goals.
Thank you very much for your kind words. Your words were well heard. I just want to tell you very quickly that one of the things Eb211 does is we reach out to you, and we're always asking you for more favors, and we totally appreciate all the people who mentor, not just one, but two. So tonight, when unfortunately one of our speakers could not attend, I looked around the audience and I found my former student, Luis Arias, who is mentoring two students. One is graduating this year, graduate, and then he has another one. So he said he would be happy to read the speech of the young man who could not attend tonight. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So I'll be stepping in for George Morales, who was unable to be here, some work conflicts, but we'll be stepping up for him. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is George Morales, and I was in the Eb211 class of 2017. I graduated from Hoffman Estates having played 3 sports and holding high academic standards. At that time, something I didn't have much knowledge about was college and what the future held for me. Both my parents were born in Mexico and moved to America to give my brother and I a better life. I give you this background so that you all understand where I'm coming from when I describe how much EB211 meant for me. I was blessed to have Kathy Carroll as my mentor. I still remember the first time we got to meet and how enthusiastic she was to begin this journey. Little did I know at that time that she was going to be the biggest part in my success down the line. Kathy helped me understand what college courses were and how it was, and what I needed to schedule them. She guided me with a variety of information on where to apply for classes, all the tips and tricks I would need to be successful at Harper College. Everything she would advise me to do, I did. From walking my classes to find out how tutoring center works and how I was going to handle working full-time and going to school full-time. I was not an easy person to work with because I definitely would bite off more than I could chew sometimes. My first semester at Harper, I worked, coached football, and went to school full-time. I can still remember how hard the time management was. Kathy told me not to start with such a heavy load, but because I was hard-headed, I didn't listen. I learned a valuable lesson about time management. Time management was always the hardest thing for me because I love to do everything. If you ask my mom, she'll tell you. I was never at home when I went to Harper. As I went on with my time at Harper, Kathy would consistently check in on me, give me life advice. We would get lunch and talk about how things were going, from the good to the bad. College was never going to be a straight shot of amazing things. In life, the best journeys are the ones that come with struggles. Because with struggles comes growth. I graduated from Harper College with my associate's degree in arts, and then I decided to go to the University of Illinois at Chicago. EB211, throughout this entire journey, was always giving me the opportunity for the scholarship and to be more informed on opportunities that helped me push forward. I was able to learn about how I was going to finance UIC, how my schedule was going to be set to succeed in the city. The years at UIC flew by. I took my courses, and with COVID, things had to be adjusted, and I had to take an extra semester. Something that was not in the plan,